This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast, where CEOs of small to global companies share their insights. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because top CEOs know how to listen and be concise. So let's get to it. First of all, welcome and tell us who you are and what you do.
Hey, Earl, thanks so much for having me on the 2020 Foresight. My name is Brent Bowers, and I buy and sell land and receive passive income. And now I'm teaching people how to buy and sell land and receive massive passive income. So that's what I do.
Outstanding. So, Brent, what's the best thing about being the CEO of your company?
I would say I get to be the head coach. I get to be the head cheerleader, the orchestrator, and I get to see my team win. Every time we buy a piece of land at a massive discount or sell one for premium and retail prices, I change their lives. We help our sellers that we purchase from and our buyers. So I get to kind of see everything happening, and I don't really have I'm not doing the daily operations, but I'm getting to see all the wins happen. And I know I'm kind of responsible for that as the head coach.
You certainly are. Now, I'm sure you've heard this, as I certainly have, from other CEOs that say that leading a team and being able to see the road ahead can be a challenge. What are your thoughts?
You know what? It's only challenging if you don't care. And here's what I mean by that. If you don't care about your people, if you don't like your people, that's when it gets challenging, because at the end of the day, we're in the people business no matter what. And things are going to happen. Dogs are going to poop on the floor. We're going to get flat tires. The kids are going to get sick. And we just need to know that when we wake up, we're going to have challenges today. So as far as the road ahead, there's going to be challenges to solve tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So if we go into it knowing that, it is what it is. I just got off the phone with a friend yesterday. He said, I just fixed a flat tire, but thank God I had a car to drive.
Got it. Very good. Well, being that you're obviously an insightful person, what piece of specific insight do you want to share with and for the benefit of other CEOs?
You know what? As far as insight, for other CEOs, it's just let your people do what they do best. Don't try and micromanage. Don't try and control the outcome of everything. It's not always going to be your way. That's probably hard information for a CEO to receive, because most of the time we're driven, type A personality, go, go, go. Or if you look at the DISC assessment that Tony Robbins does, we're high Ds. But we have to understand that people sometimes, most of the time, almost all the time, have a better way of doing things if you just let them go out and just do it, type thing. Obviously, we hire the people that do what they do best. We have to have the right butts in the right seats now. But it's just we got to let them fail sometimes and also let them win, which is most important.
Indeed. Well, on your pathway to becoming a successful CEO, what other of your contemporaries who are successful like yourself would you like to acknowledge or give a shout out to and should be on my podcast?
You know what? I would say one, Cody Hoffine with Utah Sell Now. He was a co-founder of Wholesaling Inc. Like to give him a shout out. He's been a great influence in my life. Also, Tom Kroll, he's actually the founder of Wholesaling Inc. And he's actually coaching people how to be great coaches and business owners, starting businesses that serve them, their families, and others. So I would say those would be my 2 shout outs, to Cody Hoffine and Tom Kroll.
Outstanding. We receive it. So now, Brent, for the final question, how do you celebrate a win?
Man, I mean, me personally, I just love going out to eat. And it could be something super simple like Applebee's and a big beer and a burger. And I'm all about celebrating wins. My wife's starting a new podcast, and she had all these things she wanted to accomplish in this day. Typical entrepreneur, we want to do everything. We want to see the goal happen in 3 days. And I was like, look, you got to celebrate the small wins. You recorded episode 0. Celebrate, have a lemonade, and you'll get a little further tomorrow. And then a year later, you'll have that big, hairy, audacious goal complete.
Yeah. Eating the elephant, one bite at a time. Indeed.
Yeah.
Brent, it's been a pleasure having you on. Let me ask you, how can people find you?
Thanks for asking. Hit me up on Instagram, Brent L. Bowers. If you're interested in what I've got going on, go to thelandshark.com, thelandsharks.com. That's
All right.
sharks plural.
Sharks plural, more than one.
Yep.
All right. This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast. For more insights, go to LinkedIn and search for the Gray Owl Company. Brent, thank you so very much.
My pleasure, Errol. Thank you so much.
Here's what I found.